Mustafa Ali, and now he gets the job done.
My guest today is a professional wrestler from Chicago. He's been all over the world in the WWE, the TNA, and he's killing the game. He is an icon. He is a legend. My name is Sahel. I am the co-founder of Nazrr, and this is Cultural Conversations with Mustafa Ali.
What a warm introduction that was. Jeez. I'm a cultural icon?
You are an icon. You are a legend.
Bro, I'm
Worldwide.
I'm chilling, man. But thank you.
You look really good.
We need to get you in the ring. You're the ring announcer now. That's what we're going to do next.
You look really good.
Appreciate you.
So tell me about you. You've been doing this your whole life. You do it because you love it. And you're crazy at it. You've been killing it.
You're talking about looking good, right? I've been doing that my whole
Your
life.
beard is amazing.
No, the wife hates the beard.
And
Real talk. She's even asked me to trim it. I'm not
You're-
fancy, babe.
You're a Chicago guy. You're a
Right.
Chicago wrestling guy. You've done it. You love Chicago. You're based in Chicago.
Right.
You're training kids the next gen. Let's get into that.
Yeah, not much of a choice, right? Dad's from Pakistan, mom's from India. Got married, moved over to Chicago, and they were very like influential in the early stages of like bringing the culture here. What I mean by that, my dad would like put on like little spot shows and bring in like ghazal people and like like Asha Bhosle and all of them. Like they would come and do like concerts, and my dad was like involved at. On the flip side, my mom was very, it's funny because my dad's like on the entertainment side. My mom was very like influential with getting like the first couple of masjids going in the south suburbs. So like to this day, she's very like highly looked upon in far inside the Muslim community. So like that's my background. That's where I come from. But yeah, born and raised in Chicago my whole life. I got a wrestling school out here called the Chicago Wrestling Center. But yeah, and even before my big break on the global stage of pro wrestling, I was a Chicago independent wrestler, a former police officer out in the Chicagoland area. So yeah, just whole life out here, man. Got wife. Yeah, ladies, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got a wife.
That's not in a little bit.
Got a wifey. 3 beautiful kids. Alhamdulillah for everything. But yeah, just Chicago.
And you didn't see much representation growing up in wrestling. There wasn't, other than a few names, but
Yeah.
shape how you approach the industry.
So like my earliest like instance of wrestling is again my dad just this like Pakistani guy that were working 3 jobs. He worked at Burger King, worked at the post office, and did real estate, like handyman stuff. Like just he was never home.
He was a hustler.
He was a hustler. He was never home, but I knew why he wasn't home, right? So there was no like spite about it. But the one thing that he loved was wrestling, man. Like I would wake up Saturday mornings and this dude was like he's always watching this wrestling stuff.
That's sick.
So my earliest memory is my dad picking me up and putting me on his lap, and I'm watching this dude wearing pink and black tights named Brett the Hitman Hart. I'm like, what is this?
What do I? You're so new to it.
Yeah, just fully enthralled to it. So, but growing up, like you had mentioned, I didn't have anybody that I saw and I go, oh, that's my guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people had that in sports, in movies. Anytime I saw someone that looked like me on the screen, they were a terrorist, they were a taxi cab driver, Aladdin, or they were like Apu from The Simpsons.
Aladdin was like our downfall.
Yeah. I mean, the chicks kind of dig Aladdin, like a little bit. But like, yeah, as far, especially in pro wrestling, anyone that had a name like mine or looked like me was the bad guy, right? So like that was the few instances where I had representation. There was always like a negative connotation or negative stereotype with it. Yeah.
And your dad got you a trampoline when you were a kid, right?
Yeah. That was my first. That was my first like wrestling.
Was that like, was that your first connection is that where you started the reverse 450?
No.
I would hope not.
Here's the thing, man.
What's the trampoline story? Because
See, it starts before the trampoline story. There was couches that were broken, beds that were just. I got 2 older brothers, man, and like they beat the crap out of me. But like, yeah, it was always like even without them, I was always wrestling by myself. Like I would wear like long tube socks, and I would paint the laces on them to make them.
Do you have? That's fire. Like
Yeah.
I would do that. I would do that. Like
So like that's my like earliest, but yeah, there was not a time in the entire household where you would be able to sit down. Like my mom was very embarrassed when people would come over because they would sit on the couch and it would like cave.
did they have like plastic on them? Like the
I don't
plastic?
even remember, man. I probably
Did.
Oh no, not the plastic like ceramic.
Yeah, like
stuff.
the, you know how they wrap the couches back
But
in the
we
day?
would just everything was broken in my house, man. So my mom would always be like, you're embarrassing me with all
Stop it.
Yeah, stop breaking all stuff. So like, I feel like the trampoline was their investment to get me out of the house
And
and to go wrestle over there. But yeah, trampoline is like where I kind of like first started learning that I could flip and do all the crazy tricks.
And do you have a trampoline now?
No. I'm very protective of my kids. I don't let them do anything. But, but no, we don't have a trampoline now.
Rayon, you see him today. He loves wrestling.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yes.
His landscape. How different is the landscape for him now than it was for you? Seeing Rayon and wrestling, and he's.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, he's 8, and like he loves it. Like he even like shout out to the guys that make my gear. They made him like his own little custom pair of tights, which is
That's pretty cool.
hilarious. But he's seen me perform in Doha, like in Qatar. He's seen me perform on WWE. He's seen me perform in Chicago. He's seen me perform like all over the world. So to him, it's normal. Like it's not like shout out to the people repping.
He's ripping that out there.
Yeah, no, it's Chicago, baby. This is how we
This
do.
is as something as it gets.
But to him, it's normal. You get what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying that it's not special for him, but it's not a big deal that Mustafa Ali is winning a championship or main eventing an event. But to me, if I was his age, it was crazy. It was unheard of. You know what I mean? So I guess that's like there's beauty in that, right? Like I dedicated my whole life to kind of clear the path to the next generation. Like I fully believe when it's all said and done, I'm not gonna benefit from my disruption. It'll be the generation that comes after me, and I'm cool with that.
That's fine. I love that. And you're a dad to him.
I'm a dad, man. Yeah.
His dad. So he sees you as dad.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about. So does he call you Baba, Abu?
Baba. I'm Baba, ladies and gentlemen.
So he doesn't call you Mustafa Ali.
No. It's always Baba.
That's cute.
That's the
And
name.
And your name. So it was Mustafa. Then it was just Ali.
Yeah.
What did that teach you about identity in the business? Like, you had to change your name. So you didn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to change my name.
Yeah.
My name is.
It's kind of like this idea, and like I like just being completely transparent and very, very honest, because you change as a person, right? Like your goals come in, and sometimes I've done some things that I'm not very proud about. So my first instance of my race or my religion or my name being a problem in this industry was right when I started. So I was 16 years old, I started training, and I remember telling the guys that were training me, like, oh, I want to be a good guy. I love Rey Mysterio. I love Jeff Hardy. And they go, dude, you're a Muslim. This is post 9/11, when I decided to pursue this. And they're like, you're Muslim, you have to be the bad guy. So to run away from that issue, I actually put on a luchador mask and pretended to be a Mexican luchador. That was like the actual beginning. So I wrestled as this guy named Alto from Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Just because I wanted to wrestle. I didn't want to do this terrorist role, but I also didn't want to address it. I just want to play ball. You know what I mean? Just put me on the court, right? So I did that for a few years. Something I'm not proud about, but it's what happened is that I realized that like my career was not going anywhere because I wasn't a character. And I eventually got convinced to do the typical bad guy Muslim role, right? The terrorist guy.
With the music and everything.
The music and the head garb and the bad saying.
Any explosions or no?
Not yet. They wouldn't let me do that, right? Maybe pyro, that's about it. But like what happened as soon as I did that, my career took off. Like I started getting flown out everywhere. I had interest for the first time from WWE, and I was like, man, this kind of sucks that I had to like exploit my background to get this opportunity. And then it came to a point where like I realized that's not what I want to do. I stopped doing that version of that character, and tanked. My career just completely just tanked. Long story short, I had to like work really, really, really hard. I eventually got my opportunity with WWE. You asked about the name change. It was the same thing, and I kind of had that philosophy as I want to make change, but I can only make it from within. I can yell all I want. I'm the guy outside the house yelling. Let me get in. Let me get a seat at the table, and then after I build the trust, let me voice my opinion. So I came in there, and from what I understand, their intentions were good. The name was too difficult for fans to chant or pronounce, and the goal was, if we just call you Ali, it'll be easier. So I went along with it for a little bit, but eventually I was able to get the name back. A whole nother story on that. But yeah, it was a time where I was like, I didn't feel like I was simplifying myself or sacrificing anything. I was trying to get in to make change, if that makes sense. You know, like, I can't tell you any time I've ever made change from outside. It's almost impossible.
Did that piss you off when they were like, you guys-
No, again, because they explained to me. So basically, when you do these WWE events or someone that's doing like a live event report, hey, the crowd's chanting this, or they're reacting to this guy, or they don't like this guy. So what was happening is in my first initial run in WWE, fans were really receptive to me, and they were chanting my name. But sometimes some people would chant Mustafa, and some fans would chant Ali. Yeah, like Moo.
Like Moo.
And other fans would chant Ali, and it would be like a conflicting chant, and then the chant would die down. But what you want is a chant that gains momentum. So their idea was like, oh, if we just call you Ali, maybe the chants will get better. People won't be as confused. So like that was their intention. Yeah, I wasn't pissed off, man. Sometimes you just gotta realize like the name of the game is they're trying to make money. You're an investment. So they're just trying to brand you in the most popular way.
I agree 100%. And wrestling is a big part of our culture, is a big part of your life.
Yeah.
You're Indian and Pakistani. Your parents are from both sides of that area. And growing up, you were either Pakistani or you were Indian. Everybody was kind of like divided. But you grew up with different parts of culture. You grew up with Pakistani stuff, Indian stuff, Bollywood, crazy dictators, and they're all killing each other, fighting each other. But the culture is present in you. I see it in you, the way you speak, the way you talk. I think it's very admirable. Bollywood.
Yeah.
Were you Bollywood kid?
Big Bollywood. So I have so many like random little tangent stories. So there's a certain time in our life too, my mom and dad opened up like a grocery store, like a Indian Pakistani grocery store. And within that, of course, Bollywood movies, right? You gotta come rent I'm really dating myself here, ladies and gentlemen. So, I was a kid, and after I'm putting the basmati rice away, and then what's up? Crime, ladies and gentlemen. We not play. A lot of crime happens over here, so we'll be safe though. So yeah, in between, doing child labor at this grocery store, I would watch Bollywood movies all the time. So yeah, I basically grew up on like anything that's 90s. I was really, I probably watched one movie or one specific. I probably watched it 10 times.
What was like
My
your
brothers. Man, just so many. It's like I don't even know.
pick a favorite? You have to pick like a one that
I have really obscure ones.
Don't say Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Say something else.
No, see, that's the thing. That's like, like everyone's like, oh, my favorite movie is DDLJ. I'm like, of course it is, right? So I have really obscure movie tastes, like, because I gravitate towards movies that I identify with in my life, right? So this is really obscure movie. Like people don't even know about it. I'm sure it's Amitabh Bachchan. It's called Hum. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't even know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'll have to look it up.
If you're an old school head, you know what I'm talking when I do this, right? They have no idea, right? So basically, he was this like village gangster, right? Or this bad dude, but then eventually he has to like take care of his brothers, and the idea is like he would always do this because there was 5 of them, like the family members are 5, so he would like make a fist, and that's where his strength would come from. So
That's crazy.
I didn't identify.
That's why,
because we were a family of 5. Like I had 2 older brothers. Yeah. But he would, and then the knuckles would crack when he do it too. But yeah, See. So like that was my thing. But like, I get asked like a few times, like, what's your favorite like Bollywood movie of all time?
Hum.
It's not Hum though. I'm really dating myself here. Like again, everyone does like the. What's it like?
Not Devdas.
I got even more obscure.
I don't even know. Give me the most obscure.
Do you remember a movie called Divar? No.
Divana?
No, Divar.
Divar.
There's this movie called Divar, and it's Amitabh Bachchan and Shashi Kapoor. You guys, right? This is late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm really dating myself here. But again, the only reason I identify with this movie because I feel like there was this core scene that I still identify with later in the day. Quick backstory to this movie. Amitabh Bachchan and Shashi Kapoor are brothers, but one chooses the lights of crime, one chooses to uphold the law and become a police officer. So Amitabh Bachchan becomes like this criminal don, right? And he gets everything. He's got the money, the girls, the cash, and on the opposite, his brother is struggling to make ends meet, but he's a good man. He's a cop. So eventually, there's this confrontation, right? And the brother's trying to convince the older brother to leave the life of crime, and Amitabh Bachchan starts yelling at Shashi Kapoor, right? And he's like, I have everything. I have money. I have girls. I have cars. Like, what do you have? And it's this big dramatic scene, and Shashi Kapoor goes, "Mere paas maa hai." And the whole point is because there was this huge dividend where the mom chooses the good son over that, and like it's the unraveling scene. I'm not doing it justice.
We're gonna look this up. We're gonna fact check this.
It's amazing. You don't know this. Oh, it's iconic. I'm really dating myself right now.
Okay, prime Shah Rukh Khan or prime Amitabh?
Man, I hate to be complicated. So I think in my younger years, Amitabh Bachchan was like such a legend in movies. So I remember his movies very, very clearly as a young kid. But growing up in like my teens, like it's like SRK all day, right? Like just banger after banger after banger. But outside of their films, actually Shah Rukh Khan was on he was on Letterman one time. It's like when Letterman was doing those Netflix specials, like My Guest Is, I think it's called. And dude, like go watch it if you haven't, because the swag that Shah Rukh Khan has, because the thing
You
is,
knew he was fly too.
yeah, but the thing is, like he would be asked a question, like he talked about how his dad passed away at an early age, and he was like, it wasn't that he wasn't like thoughtful in his words, but he still was like, he had like a smile about it, and about how it like made him into the man who he is, and this and that. And like he's just the way he carried himself, he just had so much swag, and he was very, very confident about his background, his culture, his religion, the complexities behind humanity.
He went through it too.
Yeah, exactly, right. So I was like, man, I always identify with him. Like, and he knew he was speaking to an audience that didn't know who he was, and like, dude, this is like one of the biggest stars in the world, right? But he still had that humility to kind of like introduce himself to. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's some swag to that, man. But he did like. Yeah, that's really, really good. So, I mean, if I had to pick one, for sure, SRK.
We're team SRK too, but we love
some Amitabh.
We love our legend.
Yeah, OGs,
Hassan Minaj or Russell Peters?
Hassan Minaj, yeah.
That's your man.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's what was it, Homecoming that he did? Right? Was that his? Yeah, I love that one.
Who's better at cricket, Pakistan or India?
Pakistan. I got the
dream. Yeah, he said Pakistan. Y'all don't go to war over this, please.
They go to war over everything, don't we?
You drop something and they go on a war. They're fighting over I don't even know what. But we're gonna get into that.
We gotta fix it up.
Okay, any relationship advice for the kids on Minder and Bill Mill?
Stay away, Aaron. Stay away. I'm an arranged marriage guy. Yeah, that's right. I'm out there wrestling. I'm out there wilding out, and my mom goes, "You know what? You need to get married."
Like that's the solution. Like,
but dude, here's the thing, man. Like people, I've said this story a few times, man. Like, again, like I had mentioned earlier, my mom was very well connected and respected and all that stuff. So this is not meant to sound chauvinistic. So please don't make
be chauvinistic.
But my mom, like I'm a good looking dude. You know,
mad good looking. He's mad good looking.
So my mom put out the word, like, yo,
Adil's
trying to get married, and like, yo, the risks.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm up there. I will line up too.
The risks came in, bro. So like my mom had lined up like 8 girls for me to see. I know this sounds chauvinistic.
Wow.
Don't freak it out. All right, hey, listen.
If you're one of those 8 girls, please call us so we can fact check this.
So no, but here's the thing. I go meet one girl and she's cool, whatever. Like we didn't buy, but she's cool, whatever. The second girl I go meet is my wife.
Yeah.
And I just immediately go, yo,
knew
100% infatuated with this girl the moment I met her, right? So we're at my wife's house. We meet her mom and her sisters and all that stuff. I fall for her right there. So me and my mom leave, and we're walking to the car. I go, Mom, I'm good. And she's like, what do you mean? I go, that's the one. And she goes, well, okay, but like tomorrow we have to meet. I go, no.
Like it's
I don't want to meet the other girls. I just want to talk to. And my mom got so mad because she was like, what did she say? Mera not good buying it. Like, like I've told her, I go, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not going to go see these other girls. So my mom had to call like the other like 6 girls and like, all right, never mind. Like he's not interested now. And then yeah, me and my wife started talking, and then like within a year we got married.
Do you speak Urdu? Hold on.
Speaking Urdu is a very strong thing. Do I understand and can communicate? Sure. I wouldn't say like I won't go like on like so I've been very blessed to like travel a lot. And I've been invited to do like a lot of news outlets for like India and Pakistan. And I always just shy away from it. I was like, cause man, they're gonna hit me with something like live, and I can't.
And then you get flipped up.
You know what? Tenses, past, tenses, past and present tenses, and gender always messes me up. You know what I mean? And like there was a big portion of my life where I would get like the respect part of it, like I would say like "tum" to like older people when you're supposed to say like "op," you know what I mean? So it's just like I can communicate, but I wouldn't put me front and center to like do a press conference.
उर्दू में बात करना कि नहीं?
नहीं, अभी नहीं करना है।
तुम्हारा उर्दू सही है कि नहीं?
ठीक है, nothing to brag about though.
तुम बहुत खूबसूरत लगते हो सर.
Oh my god, I'm busted. You know what? And I just did it right now. We're in our household. I feel like my parents would talk in Urdu, and me and my brothers would respond in English.
Okay.
Or like the half
In
like
my house too.
half and half. You know what I mean?
That's my-
Like if I didn't know how to say something, I would just say that part in English and then go back to Urdu. But like yeah, I wouldn't say fluent. I would say
ठीक है.
ठीक है, yeah.
ठीक है. His
Yeah.
Urdu ठीक
Yeah.
है, guys. You heard it.
Yeah. My wife though, pure Pakistani.
She fire with it.
She's fire with it. Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
What's the best way for rich Desis to give back that's not Saudi chai?
Best way for rich Desis to give back. I don't even think you got to be rich to give back, man. Honestly, like I know this is like some deep level stuff, but it takes nothing to be nice. And I'm telling you, like my biggest thing is you have no idea what someone's battling that day. So when you have that little road rage incident or you're mad at the dude that cut you off, I just go, man, if you got something going on in your life that would make you so upset to do that, I feel bad for you because I don't even have the time to give you my anger.
Yeah.
I am so big, like bro, like you saw me, I was on this phone, like, so if someone does something to me, like, and I know that sounds a little arrogant, but I'm saying like I'm so blessed, alhamdulillah, that like I can't even give you that negative energy because I need to conserve all this energy to go to this photo shoot, then this training session, then I gotta catch a flight to go to New York, then I come back, I gotta go over here, like I gotta go pick up my kids, go and take them, like, so that's how I would give back, man, in that sense of like just realize someone's like, if someone's in a position where they're angry and they're bitter and they're being like almost have some sort of empathy for them, man. Like that's the,
I believe that.
you don't need the dollars, bro. You need a little bit more patience. That's the charity, man. That's your charity road to patience.
What's okay now, love, what's something people get wrong about you? What's something fans assume about you that's completely wrong?
You know, I'm never offended by it, right? Like I always like it, and there's an old saying in the wrestling industry is like you want fans to ask for your autograph and to bug you because it's bad news if they don't. Like if you're somebody and they want to come holler at you and like that's okay. But I think sometimes people just like, because wrestling is what it is, there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no etiquette. Sometimes like I've had people just ask me like you know, how much did you make and like did this and like how does your contract work
On the street.
yeah, just like very point blank, and I'm with my family, and like, you know, I did wrestle for WWE. I did get released before my contract got expired. It was very amicable, but at the end of the day I got let go, right? And I'm with my family eating, and someone's like, "Hey man, like how do you feel about getting fired?"
Bro, that's horrible.
And it's like,
You want to knock him out?
would you? No, it's just like you wouldn't ask that about anybody else in their profession.
It's very rude.
But for some reason, like and then, you know, my 8-year-old's like, you got fired. Like, you know, now I'm trying to explain, no, you know, it's like, so, but it's just like, you know, that happens more frequent than you would think, you know what I mean? And I always just have the thing like, man, I got no problem with you coming saying hello or that you're a fan or that you enjoyed a match. I'll take a picture. I'll dab you up. I said, especially once you see someone's out with their family, kind of like let them be a little bit. But like I always tell people like, hey, you're not a bother. What's up? I'll entertain for a little bit, and I'll kind of be like, it was nice meeting you, man. And I'll go back and sit down, and they'll just start like answering those questions. As far as like uh what people get wrong about me, no, I don't really have anything where I go, oh, people think this about me. Like for the most part, 98% of my interactions with people are genuinely good. Yeah, like it's just the 2% that kind of mess with me a little bit.
That's all we love him. He's still a wrestler. He'll
I gotta get paid to fight, man.
outside of wrestling culture, people are curious about personal you.
The boringest
Don't say you're boring. I
I'm
hope you're not
here,
boring.
here's I don't watch movies really. At this stage of my life, I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV. I have never been to a concert in my entire life.
Not even like a Eminem concert or something.
Never been to a concert my entire life, other than what my dad would put on. So I had to like be there, and this is like in the 90s, right? I don't watch sports. I don't watch any sports. I don't watch any. You know what I watch in my house? Gabby Dollhouse. And Bluey.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know,
Cocomelon.
and Cocomelon.
Cocomelon.
That's what's on the rotation at the Allen household.
fire.
Okay? So yeah, I've got nothing. So like wrestling is just and even wrestling, probably shouldn't say this part. I don't even watch that much wrestling nowadays. You know what I mean? So I'm just literally with my kids and my wife, or I'm on the road. And you're like, well, what do you listen to? I'm like,
Yeah, when you lock in, when you gotta lock in, what song you're playing? Kanye, some
I like Kanye. Yeah. There's a guy. Have you ever heard of a guy named Anik Khan?
yeah, fire.
So I think he's out of Queens. I like him a lot. He's a
Yeah,
Bengali dude, rapper. Yeah. He has a few songs, but one song specifically that like, you know, because wrestling has its ups and downs as life does too. He's got a song called Regardless. I really mess with this song to believe it. Because the message of the song is basically regardless of what gets thrown in your way, you can overcome it, right? So he talks about like, cause you know, he has visa issues trying to tour. He has racism that he faces or whatever it is, but he's like, regardless, I'm still gonna achieve this. Regardless, my crew's still gonna roll for me like that. So yeah, Anik Khan, another guy that I'm in my mellow phase too as well. There's a I think he's West Coast based, but he's Indian. His name is Raghunder. He's this violinist, man. He's this extraordinary musician. He blends in R&B and hip hop with this violin, Indian acoustic stuff. It's fire. One of my favorite songs from him. He teamed up with a guy named Convict. It's called Almost. So check out those songs. Shout out to Anik Khan and Raghunder.
How many brown friends do you have?
How many brown friends I have? 5.
You have 5 brown friends?
Kidding.
Stop. You need mad brown.
Oh man, I got this. I'm very blessed, man. The crew that I run with out here in Chicago are the same people that I've known since a kid, like since I was a kid.
You got a tight.
So yeah, very very tight knit. It's not necessarily no new friends. There's a couple of people that kind of like integrated like post college and whatnot. But I got homies that I like literally shared the crib with, like when I was a blow. You know what I mean? So like, just like beyond friendship, it's like family. But yeah, man, the brown boys out in Chicago,
Maybe,
they run deep. Yeah.
You a brown
It's a little annoying though when we go somewhere because there's like 40 cars like full of them.
and they're all BMWs and Benzes.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, you're right. No lie there. Yeah.
Do you drink Jashanda when you're sick?
Do I drink what?
Jashanda.
I don't even know what that is. What is?
Jashanda, you drink Jashanda when you're sick?
What is that?
It's like that crazy desi, like, y'all drink Jashanda, right? It's like a crazy drink that that makes you better.
I mean, drink Sprite. Like
Sprite also works. That's why diabetes is big enough.
Yeah. I got the Sprite treatment, but I don't even know that's not even a word.
We'll have to put you on Jashanda. Jashanda's really good. Food, culture, comfort. Who has the best Martini in Chicago?
Man, I mean, I consider Meetapan to be like my go-to. There's a couple shops that I really mess with. I can't pick one, but like my specific comfort food is gulab jamun.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Always?
Like,
It was always your thing?
always.
For real?
Bro,
At the weddings, you go
dude. I was a dude
with the ice cream and all that, or not?
I was the dude that had the 2 bowls of it, and I acted like I was getting it for somebody else, so they were both for me. I don't know how. Thank God, I don't know how I don't have diabetes. I'm telling you, y'all don't know.
Your
Sugar is real. Like that coffee that I brought today, it's all like, it's extra mocha, cream and sugar and like 4 packs of sugar in there. Yeah.
Are you oat milk guy or you drink regular milk?
No, regular. Yeah.
Yeah, regular milk is fire.
But yeah, gulab jamun all day. As far as other like comfort foods, I love, chicken makhani is pretty standard, but everyone loves it. I'm a big aloo paratha guy.
Aloo paratha?
Yeah, no, paratha. Yeah. Ooh.
Wonder about that fire, are you?
Ooh, now you got me thinking a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'll mess with both. But like, yeah, man, I'm just like, I love our food. I love our culture. I'm down for anything. Like I feel like the nahari is like the basic throwaway too, because everyone messes with nahari as well. But like, yeah, like that's a great thing about Chicago. It's got this street called Devon Avenue. You hit that, anything you want. It's all fire.
You gotta pick one, masala chai or doodh patti.
I only have masala chai outside the home. Like my wife's big into chai and it's dude, but like she makes fire chai. So like I'll have to say dude patti.
Do you drink matcha or no?
I don't think I've ever had that matcha ever.
We don't drink matcha, but
Yeah, we don't.
yeah.
We're good.
Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Neither, man. That stuff's all toxic, big guy. Drink some water. It's good for you.
Maybe a big bottle of water everywhere.
When I'm dieting and I'm like actually like training, like I try not to do year-round training because that's just so mentally taxing. And at the end of the day, like we're not actually bodybuilders. Like we're still athletes. We need to be able to perform. But you have a big event coming up. There's definitely a cut that comes with that, or or you're trying to gain some size. So like, yeah, at that point, I'm walking around with a big jug of water. But we're not there right now. So a little pooch today on it.
And hopefully it's just a plain bottle of water and then you got your bag with you, you got all your stuff with you. What's something that you're always taking with you other than your wallet, your phone?
Man, I'm at that age now where just like my body is my investment. So I have this thing called a hyper ice venom, right? And it's basically it's like a back wrap. You wrap it around your body and it basically grabs your back, massages it, and heats it at the same time.
That's pretty sick.
Any wrestler that I've put this on has said that this has saved their life because we travel. The thing is, the bumps and the bruises suck, but it's the travel that really gets us. You're wrestling nonstop. You shower real quick. You get on this red-eye flight. You're on this plane. You hop off. You get to the next town. And, not to make it seem like it's like, alhamdulillah, like we're very, very blessed to do what we do. But it's a grind, man. It's not like I'm chilling in Dallas and I'm going sides. It's like I'm landing. I'm doing a VIP meet and greet thing. I go wrestle. I eat that night. I still got to get to the gym maybe either before or after the show. Then the next day I'm traveling 3-4 hours. I'm landing, wash, rinse, and repeat. So that we're not really going out, you know what I'm saying? Like in Florida, yeah, it's run and gun, 3-4 days out of the week. And then when you get home, you got to be super dad or super husband, but you're physically exhausted, you're beat up. So it's definitely a grind. So these little investments like the back brace I talked about really goes a long way.
But you like to get fly if you're going to get like your shows, not the costumes, but the outfits, the suits are fire. You like to get fly. And I feel like that's kind of why we connected a little bit.
I think what you wear is a translation of who you are in a sense, right? Especially if you're able to like wear the things you want to wear. Like I'm very, very big. Like I understand like fashion and something, but like I'd never want to be uncomfortable. Like I don't care how good I look. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. Like I know people like jeans. I'm not a big jeans guy. I'm not comfortable in jeans. Either I'm wearing really baggy sweats or I'm in a suit. Those are the only two things you're about. There's no middle ground for me. Or maybe like a nice shalvar kameez if I gotta go to like a basic function or something like that. But I like comfort is really, really big to me. And then it's like, I think the stuff you put on is representative of like what you believe in. So if I got a watermelon, if I got a Palestine shirt, if I got this shirt, it's something that means something to me. I'm more likely to wear it then. Yeah. Sherwanis are dope, man, but a little uncomfortable. So I'm in my.
It's probably a little crazy, bro. Did you ever come out in a wrestling match in a Sherwani or no?
I went to a WrestleMania in a Sherwani. I could, but either I ate or something, but I couldn't get that top button. So it was killing you. It was killing me. It was like a green and gold Sherwani. It was nice. Yeah. I've even worn like a black. Yeah. I think there's a few WrestleMania Hall of Fame ceremonies that I wore a Sherwani in. But back now, which is really crazy, I think it was 2019. My wife was the first hijabi to appear on WWE programs.
I saw that in the background.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone has lost their minds.
Bro,
like,
people
really lost their minds.
I'm like, I'm doing this interview, I'm thinking I'm dropping something, and people are like, yo, who's this gorgeous Barbie back there with the hijab? And I was just showing, like, bro, like, you're famous. And she's like, oh, like, she had no clue what was going on. She just came, right? Like, but it's super cool. And then people had commented like, yo, is this the first time that there's like a hijabi on WWE program, and I kind of asked around. They go, yeah, I mean, at least like on screen, yeah, we think so. So we actually kind of made history.
Both of you, she's on the red carpet. She's also getting fly. She has a
Yeah.
full hijab on. She looks stunning. Also, you look fly in your suits, and you like to be creative and expressive. Um, and that's kind of why we wanted to connect on this collection. So we worked on this collection for a few months. We went back and forth. We hit certain points in it that we wanted to hit. We wanted to connect on Pakistan. We wanted to connect on India because we're both. And there's people that are both, but we get stuck on picking a side. So we were like, let's not pick a side.
Oh yeah.
You know, let's come together. Let's be fly. Let's get some fly outfits going. Our team worked with you. We had calls. We were designing day and night. We came out with a bunch of shirts. I want to talk a little bit about some of the shirts that stuck out to you. Like the Bond shirt was really cool that we worked on because we were talking about the Bond shirt and we couldn't find anything that was cool that was like Bond. And Bond is such a staple in Pakistani culture. So like the Bond shirt, and then like we talked about Popeye, and we wanted to turn you into the Popeye guy, but he's eating Bond. This is Popeye.
Yeah, exactly.
So like talk a little bit about let's talk about a little bit about the Bond, the Bollywood tee with the Indian dancing, because you said it reminded you instantly of India.
Yeah.
The linked up shirt, which I think is the most fire shirt I think there's ever been a shirt like that, and it's got both the flags together. And in a way where it's like harmonious, you know?
Yeah. So one, I'm really excited about this project. You know, I talked to a few friends. Some are Indian, some are Pakistani, some are in the same boat that I am. And I think what stuck out to me the most was everyone's expression was like, oh, like maybe this might make some people mad. This might make some people happy. But as long as we're able to elicit an emotional response, I think that's good, because then conversation happens and no ground is to be gained, no change is to be had when people stop talking. You know, when it's like, I'm not talking to them, they're not talking, nothing's gonna happen. So, you know, if it does elicit a negative response, then the next question is, well, why? Why are you angry at these people? Why are you angry at these people? And, you know, when I think this is the first time we had a conversation, I said something that really stuck out to me in my adolescent years is how, I don't want to use the word silly because, you know, people have literally died over this, but how tragic for us to fight our fathers' wars. Like, you know, if our fathers didn't get along, what does that have to do with it? Well, you did, then when does it end? It's just going to trickle down. And like, what really divided us other than this imaginary line in the sand that someone drew? It was not even one of us.
It wasn't us.
We know it's like the craziness about it, right? Like, look at like, yeah, there's differences that we can celebrate, but if we really look at it, I'll listen to Pal Pal from Pakistan, but I'll also listen to any Palwinder's, you know, song in India. Like, I vibe with both, and I don't think I just vibe with both because my mom's from one side and my dad's from one side. We're ingrained in the same cultural roots, right? So, I too really love this shirt. I love the message behind it. I would love for it to be like something that's accepted, but I also understand there's gonna be some people that push back about it. Oh, it'll never happen. Like, again, I have family members that are Pakistani. They're like, oh no, bro, that's gonna like, all right, cool, but like, what? But why not? And then, you know, not that you're defeating them in an argument. I go, none of us are denying that there's a conflict. But what I'm saying is, how do we resolve this conflict, right? And at least it's like the acceptance of each other, like to at least address each other more than like distant relatives. Like, we're brothers and sisters at the end of the day, right? So I really vibe with this shirt. When we're talking about like the next idea was, you know, we could do a linked up shirt. Another idea was to, you know, kind of physically embody how my entire life I felt like a middle child in some sense of with India and Pakistan. So that another shirt we have is like India and then Ali and then Pakistan abbreviated. Then the other conversation was like, oh, let's do a shirt that represents each country. So, I mean, my mom was like, she would wear these saris and like have like flowers in her hair, and like she always like, I'd always see like this Bollywood ass thing in her, especially in my adolescence year, right? And again, like I talked about watching a lot of movies and whatnot like that. I want to say it was earlier this year in April. I wanted to do like an Indian entrance. So there's this dance group based out in Los Angeles, the Svetlani Pulsai dance group, I believe they're called. Did an amazing job. And they just wore traditional Indian garments, right? And they danced me to the ring. It was the first time that something like that happened to in wrestling on a major platform. At least for me, actually, I should say that. I think there's been some other performances. But when we were designing this shirt, you guys came up with this concept, and I was like, "Yo, that screamed India to me. That screams the culture." That's like, and it's just like there's this art in the way they move, right? And it's just like it's like I mean, I can't do it, but like you see a traditional dance artist, she does a certain thing, and you go, "Oh, that's Indian." Like you just know, automatic, just with their hands and the way they're posed. Like so, when I saw that, I instantly fell in love with it. When we were talking about Pakistan, I was like, man, like, like I don't think people will understand the scenery and this, but like
It's hard to.
it's a little harder.
You have salt.
Yeah. And then, I was looking at a few patterns. I go, yeah, but people like we know it. But I was like, what's something? And I was like, but I also wanted like I think India gets the credit for Bollywood and fun. I go, well, okay, well, what's fun about Pakistan? And then, even if I think even if you say cricket or like something like that, people will kind of get it, but they still associate cricket with maybe India. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But when Bond came up, I go, dude, everyone I know loves everyone, even like white friends that have tried it, like people outside they're like, oh, this is amazing, right? And I go, okay, it's got that green in it, but I go, what's the equivalent? I was like, man, like I eat a lot of Bond, and I'm like,
How much would you say you eat a month?
if I go out, so if I'm on the road, nothing, right? But if I'm at home, I'll probably have like separate leaves, probably like 8 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't eat the packets?
no, bro, I'll go. I want it made in front of me.
You want it for real?
Yeah, I got my little hot cup of chai right next to it.
Oh, you mad, bro?
Yeah, mad brown, bro.
Mad, bro. I like that.
So when we came up with the Bond idea, then you and I were discussing. I'm like, I want to be like the equivalent of Popeye. He eats the spinach, he gets all giant. You're like, well, why don't we do like a Popeye thing? And I loved it, man. So it's like it's. I saw the tee. I think it's awesome. It's fun. It's got the big bold text and Bond on it, so that's fire as well. Yeah, this is just like kind of like India and Pakistan in my head brought to a T-shirt with your guys' design. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And if people love it, awesome. If they hate it, let's have a conversation. Yeah.
The Bond shirt, the identity behind it, the culture, the wrestling tee. We have a wrestling tee. We're hitting every side of you. It embodies you. So now we're bringing all this back together. How does this make you feel going into the new year? You have your own collection coming out. You're starting fresh. This is a lot of exciting things are happening. You're working with different people here and there.
Yeah.
You're blessed.
I'm very,
Incredibly blessed.
took the words right out of my mouth. I'm very blessed, man. It's like if you talk to a 16-year-old Adil that got into a professional wrestling ring that was trying to hide who he was, like it's kind of a full circle moment, really, if you look at it. We're sitting here talking about embracing your culture and identity. But when I started this journey, I hid from it. I literally wore a mask, dude, to like, I didn't want people to know I'm Muslim. I didn't want them to know I'm Pakistani. I didn't want them to know I'm Indian. And here I am like, I'm Pakistani and I'm Indian. By the way, my name's Mustafa Ali. Like,
Throw it.
yeah, now it's almost like this sense of like pride and like, not that I'm not arrogant to say that I'm not afraid. Like, I have such belief that whatever is meant to be will be, right? Today's my last day. I'm at peace with that, I care about my family. I care about my loved ones. I hope they're okay. But there's really nothing to do. So like now I've kind of just embraced that, like, hey man, I've spent so much time, especially in my early years, shying away. Just stay like not necessarily like disassociating with it, but also not wanting to be known just for that. But it's like a flip thing too, right? Like I wanted to be known for my talent and my hard work in the ring. I didn't want an opportunity because I was Pakistani and Indian, but I also didn't want an opportunity taken away from me. So it was like, okay, I just want to be known for my body of work. That's it. So I kind of would shun away from this and that. I'm so confident in who I am as a performer and what I bring to the table, and the money that I'm able to bring in and take care of my family and the training center that I've been able. I'm so comfortable with that now that I feel like I'm not shoving it in your face, but I'm definitely not hiding it either. And no, so like I'm gonna proudly rep where I'm from. I'm proud of the work that my immigrant parents have put in, and I hope that there's a kid watching at home whose name is Abdul or Muhammad or whatever his name is, and he knows he doesn't have to hide who he is, and he could put in the work. Well, let's include the females, Fatima,
Yo,
Fatima, Khadija, all you guys,
we love all the Fatimas.
yeah, we love our Fatimas and our Aishas and all of them, right?
Yeah, we love that.
But yeah, put in the work, be proud of who you are, and go get it.
This collection it's coming out very soon. It's going to be live within the next 24 hours. We've worked very long on this. We love Adil.
That's me, by the way.
He's my dog. I call him Adil. We love Adil. We love everything he represents. He is an icon. He's not scared of who he is. This is what he does. He's a Chicago legend. Thank you.